10,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
I'm gonna tweet this out. Alright. We're rocking and rolling here, guys.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Hey TJ, how's it going? Hey Ron, how's it going? Hey James. Oh, the comments work again. Now I can see how many comments are in the server, or in the channel. That's good, finally. Hey Elena, how's it going? Hey Drop Top, how's it going, man? I have only ever played one Spyro game, and it was on a demo disc, and I can't remember which Spyro it was. But I think it was a Spyro game on the PS2.
Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the
Ron,
next world.
Occasionally I do, but very, very little. There's one guy who I tail, who occasionally bets on college basketball. Yeah, can everybody hear me, by the way? Can I get some confirmation that my microphone is working well right now? Okay, cool. What resources I'm using to study draft picks? I like to use Walter Football, but there are a few others I combine as well. Hey Emmett, that's unfortunate. Are you doing okay though? Are you having fun? That's what matters to my guy.
Hi, Spyro.
Okay, I see. Okay, Flame Breath and Charge. Oh, they run away from me. That's not like any other platformer I've ever played. TJ, I would bring him back probably if he could, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, Elena, I'm not a huge fan of Crash Bandicoot. That was a little before my time. Like, the platformer that I grew up with was Jak and Daxter. That's kind of the era where I started getting into games like that. So I was a Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank kid. Bill Walton.
I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Alright, Emmett, I'll see you soon. I'm probably gonna stream for a while. I got nothing else to do. Oh, Emmett. I'm sorry, Ron. What I said was, Bill Walton's funny though, isn't he? Yeah, TJ, the thing is, Josh Gordon has done this like 6 times now. Believe me, if Myles Garrett ever rips somebody's helmet off and tries to kill them again, he's not gonna get reinstated so easily. Oh, you have lives. So if I don't use my lives well, I'm gonna have to restart the whole level. HD master of the first 3 Jak games on PS3 already. I'm pretty sure there's a Jak and Daxter trilogy already.
Spyro. Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks?
Emmett, I'll watch him a little bit, but I'm gonna address the guard position in my next video, which I already have written up. I just need to actually record it. Dude, look at this. This guy is like a mob, but he doesn't attack me. He just sits there and acts scared of me. That's pretty weird. Ooh, he can glide. Very nice. Next video is just guard. Yeah, I played all the Sly Cooper games. I didn't play them when they first came out, but I played them years later. They're good. I like those too. Sly Cooper is good. Town Square. Am I not supposed to leave this area yet? Well, okay. Let's go get this shit first, I guess. TJ, we're definitely not okay at guard. Right now, our starting guards are Phil Haynes and DJ Fluker. Like, I'm okay with Phil Haynes, but we need to upgrade at least one of those guys. We cannot go into 2020 with our starting guards being DJ Fluker and Phil Haynes. Like, that, we need at least one of those guys to be much better. Yeah, Jeremy, the thought has occurred to me to do shit like that. Okay, so I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but I guess we're gonna learn. And I don't think yeah, I know, TJ, but we're not gonna be able to keep we're not gonna be able to keep a Fetty, and and I don't think we're gonna be able to keep Fant either. So that's a pipe dream. Yeah, Haynes and Jones would be okay, but it still feels so forgettable. Like, even if the line did get some continuity and started playing better, like, what's the gold at the end of the rainbow for that? We have an average offensive line?
By gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Yeah, I think somebody's going to give Fant like $40 million and we're not going to be able to keep him. Okay, so I'm guessing those guys can actually do damage to me. Yeah, income tax is the devil. Why am I paying taxes on my fucking income, man? It don't make no damn sense. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, there we go. TJ, it's possible, but you know, I think we can't depend on that. I think that would be a bad idea to just say, oh, we don't have to worry about anything because Postic's going to be an awesome center. We just need to put it. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I have been told by some people that this game kind of ruins the control scheme for Spyro, like people who like the first Spyro games. But I have never played the old Spyro games, so I would not know. Oh, I lost a life because I fell into the damn water? Are you kidding me? That's cold-blooded, my guy. Oh, that's pretty cool, Emmett. I got a Seattle, well, it's not mine, but a piece of steel done in the design of the Seattle Dragons logo with every single player having signed it. Do you like the Dragons' chances? We need a real quarterback. Like, even today, you saw it. Like, the rest of the team was there, and we got a good half out of Silvers, and we looked really good, but then Silvers, ultimately, he's just not the guy. He's just not the guy.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm not worried about that. I'm really not worried about that. I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, Emmett. Yeah, we need a real quarterback. The rest of the team is great, I think. I think even today, man, the defense looked great until they got tired because the offense kept going 3 and out. I think they looked better, Drop Top. I know they lost, but they looked more coherent and cohesive of a team. The offensive line played better. Silvers played good for a half, for whatever that's worth, although he still made a lot of bad plays that are costing us a chance to win these games. But I like the defense. I think today the defense fell off in the second half because the offense never got off the field. And also on the Renegades' first offensive drive, their first touchdown.
Run! I'm getting a little winded.
That first pass interference call was some serious horse shit. And that led to a touchdown because they were punting. Yeah. I unfortunately missed out on my opportunity to bet on Bloomberg being the nominee, but I think Bloomberg is actually going to buy the nominee. That's what I actually think is going to happen now. And I wish I had bet on it back when it was probably like 40-1 or some shit, but I missed. Now it's not even worth it, because it's like 2-1. It's not even worth it. Good question, Drop Top. I know the first game was 29,000. I don't know what it was for this one. Okay. That's interesting. In this area, the mobs run away from Spyro. I've never seen that in a platformer game. Is it because they have, like, a lot of treasure to give you, and they want to make it hard for you to get it? I guess, right? They're not really enemies so much as they are just, like, hoarding their treasure. Yeah, I have a friend who used to live in, well, yeah, he used to live in Eastern Washington, where, you know, like Yakima and shit. You guys know what I'm talking about, Eastern Washington. Those people are not happy because they never get to have any say in political stuff. It's always, Seattle decides everything. So yeah, I know how that works. Yeah, Drop Top, I mean, what's wrong with... Is he better than Geno Smith? Are we sure about that? I mean, remember, we're seeing PJ Walker against these XFL players. And, you know, we have a pretty good thing going with Geno Smith, in my opinion. I think Geno's as good as you can get for a running back. I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, if PJ Walker really is good enough to be in the NFL, he's not going to be in the XFL very long because he's not making any money. Like, if he goes to the NFL, he'll immediately be able to make almost, like, what, 40 times more? I feel kind of mean chasing these sheep down because, like, they're not even trying to hurt me and all they do is run away from me, but... So if I headbutt a headbutting ram, it does damage to them. So that's cool.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
What, you mean Quandre Diggs? I didn't know Quandre Diggs could play quarterback. That's news to me, bro. Okay, how do I break this thing? Yeah, that's weird, Ron, but yeah, the first half, I thought we actually looked like a real, like, professional offense, and then in the second half, it was... I mean, in my estimation, it's mostly just because Silvers is such a limited player. I know there's some other stuff going on, like we had some drops. But how many times is Silvers going to throw a check down when we actually need, like, to convert, like, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10? Oh, Quandre Diggs played quarterback in high school? Yeah. That's cool.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
So, I'm pretty sure this is the first Spyro game, but it really just throws you right into the action. Like, there's no, like, preliminary story, there's no scene setting, they just throw you right in. Drop Top, I think Cardell should be in the NFL. I don't know if he should be a starter. I don't know about that. Like, do you really think Cardell Jones is better than Josh Allen? Do you think he's better than Sam Darnold? TJ, I'm not sure when it came out. The Colts want to trade for Carr. I mean, I could get behind that a little bit, I guess. That makes some sense to me. I do think Derek Carr is probably pretty good. Yeah, I know Darnold isn't very good, don't get me wrong. I don't think Darnold's very good, but...
Spyro,
are you telling me that Cardell Jones and PJ Walker are better than Sam Darnold?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Those are the guys he has to beat out if he wants to start in the NFL. Okay, I've gotten 9 dragons and I need to get 1 more, and it looks like he's in this area. Although, Jeremy, I don't know if you're still here, but I recently found one of those websites that tells you how much money you would go up or go down with Bernie's, you know, tax plan. And, yeah, it's not pretty, so I know what you mean. Hey, Salwinder. Yeah, I just don't think Cardell has NFL caliber. Like, even in the XFL, some of his throws, they're not exactly zipping out there. They are a little lazy. I think he might be best off staying in the XFL. Like, maybe this is just where he belongs. Aha! Okay, so I need to figure out this. I need to master these controls. Andrew, I think that's fine.
When you free a dragon or
I like expanding the playoffs. Do I vote? Of course I do, Drop Top.
That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
How much do you think the Seahawks should sign Everson Griffin for if they want him? Given how many good defensive ends are out there, I would give him at most like 11 million a year. But he's at the age now where he really like whatever Everson Griffin gets should be a little less than what Robert Quinn gets, and Quinn's probably going to get about 12 million. Does that make sense? Because Robert Quinn was way better than Everson Griffin last year. Yeah, Drop Top, I could see that. But let's see what the XFL does on its own first. If we let Jaron Reed go, Andrew, then we are going to need to bring in somebody. But I'll go over all that in my off-season video series, which I might publish my guard video tomorrow, guys. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so what am I trying to do here? Okay, I guess I'm trying to find another green dragon. Quarterback. We just don't have a quarterback who's good enough to keep up with like today the Renegades, and I think the Renegades are probably one of the best teams in the league because they have Landry Jones and Bob Stoops. I think that's a hell of a 1-2 punch. Like Landry Jones, I know he's kind of a meme, but he's probably exactly what the XFL needs. Okay, there's no dragon over here.
Wow, I see you've been busy rescuing dragons. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you are. Are you ready to go?
No, Andrew, I don't want those guys. Those guys aren't good enough. The guys that I want, I went over in my video today. If you watch my video that I published earlier today... Yeah, Ron, I think this is better than the AAF, though. Like, today we saw in the Vipers Roughnecks game, this league actually has a little bit of offense. The, AAF never had offense like that. Yeah, Emmett, I have a bunch of guards listed. I don't know if I listed Lemieux or not, because I think he's projected to go in the first round, and I don't think that's a possibility, but he was definitely one of the guys who caught my attention. Yeah, Andrew.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against
Devonta
us.
Smith.
Please,
I recently found out that he is actually staying at Bama, which surprises me. He was very productive, so I'm actually very surprised that he's chosen to stay at Bama, because he would probably be a pretty good draft pick, but maybe he just wants to play 1 year as the #1 guy so he can become a first rounder. You know, I guess it kind of makes sense. But my favorite is KJ Hamler, I think. Eric Bieniemy, I guess, but I don't really know. I don't do research into, like, prospective offensive coordinators. That's above my pay grade. The guy I really wanted a couple years ago was the guy who left the Eagles, DeFilippo, but he didn't work out at all. Yeah, Emmett, I don't want to spoil anything because I might post the guard video tomorrow, but I basically just went through a list and did a little bit of research and tried to figure out who I thought fit. But I did find some pretty interesting stuff, I will say that. What's your dream off season? I'll go over that in my videos as I make them, but by the time I'm done with my video series, you'll kind of understand what I'm looking at here. Okay, so I can't bum rush those, but can I bum rush this guy? Yes. Well, not now. Jamarcus Russell probably weighs like 400 pounds. I know, Andrew. What's up with the Clippers, man? They've lost 3 in a row now.
Well, Magic Crafter's world is far. Maybe if you find 1,200 stolen treasure, I'll
I don't know if it's a problem. Maybe it's not a solution. I don't know what it is. They just take these games off. I mean, Emmett, I mean, that's just for the offense, I assume. But, what about a guy like Bulaga, though?
Hey,
like, we still need to figure out what we're doing at right tackle.
Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Like, I don't think we can keep a Fetty or Fant, so we have to do something at right tackle. Like, there's no scenario where we can go into next season and our right tackle is Demetrius Knox. I will lose my mind if we do that. I will lose my shit if we actually do that. Yeah, my understanding is that Jack Conklin is going to cost 90 million. 6 years, 90 million. And if that's the case, that might be too expensive. If that's the case, we might need to settle for somebody like Bulaga, and Bulaga is going to be a lot cheaper. Oh shit. Yeah, I know, Ron, but I'm saying, like, Jamarcus Russell right now is probably, like, pounds. Oh, rude. Like, Jack Conklin is gonna get 6 years, 90 million. I might rather get Bulaga. That being the case. That is a lot of money for a right tackle. I know he's good, but I don't think he's one of the best in the league, necessarily. The best player on the Dragons? Good question. Wow. It might be... I feel like it's Keenan Reynolds, but he just doesn't have a quarterback who can get him the ball enough. Keenan Reynolds, though. I have no idea, Andrew. That's a tough one. I think these teams are just getting a little smarter, and they're not willing to pay big money to a running back who's, you know, getting up there in years. You know, one thing I found in the last couple of days, the free agency market for center is garbage. Like, there are almost no good free agency options for center. So that makes me scared that we're going to keep Britt because we're so afraid we're not going to be able to replace him. Yeah, probably, Rev Ride. We do have a franchise quarterback.
Armor anyway.
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Get back here. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. So that's cool. Get back here. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, fine. Be like that. If we keep Brit, I'm not going to be happy, by the way, guys. I'm going to put that out there right now. If we actually keep Justin Britt, I'm not going to be happy about that. I am going to voice my displeasure with that. Oh, the Lions signed Amendola? That's so weird. Oh, god damn it. Why would you sign a guy like Danny Amendola if you're rebuilding like the Lions are? Best move John Schneider has made in the past 4 years? Lockett's extension. I'm not kidding, by the way. Lockett is like super underpaid given how good that dude is. Oh my god, these guys are pissing me off. I have no idea, Andrew. Yeah, re-signing Wilson, but re-signing Wilson was easy. Like, there was never a scenario where he wasn't going to do that. I don't want to give him credit for that when that was like a no-brainer. Hey Robert, how's it going? God damn it. You missed the charge. There's like nothing you can do. Oh boy. Okay, you can't charge into the fat woman, but you can flame them. Okay. Was there really, though? I feel like that's just something that people said because they wanted to say something. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, it's too bad, but the nice thing about the Dragons is next year we'll probably have a new quarterback, and then we'll have this really solid roster ready to go.
Why don't you glide there and find out?
I think BJ will be getting that starting job very soon. Silvers has just made way too many mistakes. It's almost too bad that he played so good in the first half and made some really nice throws, because that will save his job for a little while. I don't know very much about Anthony Gordon right now, Andrew. Yeah, yeah, like he did have some genuinely good plays, but on the whole, he's just not, he just doesn't have the firepower to give us what we need. Surprise team in the NFL. I don't know if this counts anymore, but I think if the Titans keep Tannehill, they're going to be good. I'll say that. Yeah, the schedule is not going to be that bad this year, Ron. Falcons get to 9 or 10. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, shit. Yeah, Buffalo's well coached, Andrew. I mean, Ron. That's the thing for me with them. I mean, Matthew Judon was pretty good last year. So it's not like he's a bad player or something. Oh shit, oh shit, no! Emmett, I think that could backfire. No, I don't want nothing to do with that. Yeah, I think the Colts could trade for Dalton. Yeah, the Patriots are going to be really interesting this year, aren't they? Like, who the hell knows what they're going to look like? They need a... Oh god, they're faster than me. No! God damn it. This is the one thing that, in general, I dislike about platformers, is like if you make one little mistake, you're done. You don't just take damage, you're just dead. Like, you know? There's no leeway. It's probably why platformers are not typically my favorite genre. I rammed him. That was BS. Bridgewater just sucks, though, I think. Like, I don't know. I don't think Bridgewater's good. How do I get up there? Yeah, Brissett looked okay in New England. I think he probably will retire. It's time.
Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
So how do I kill this guy? I can't charge him, and I can't flame him. What am I missing? Yeah, Emmett, I don't know. We'll see what somebody offers him. Like, some stupid team might really give him 25 mil a year, right? And then there's just nothing we can do. Like, we're not going to give him 25 mil a year just because he... some dumb team is willing to give him that. Like, no way. Still don't know how to get that key. Oh wait, no, I do. I don't think Bruce Irvin matters that much. Like, if we signed him for depth, then fine, but he's not a difference maker. Yeah, see, this is the part about platformers that can be tough on me sometimes. Like, there's no margin for error in a lot of these parts. The best free agent signing we can get? Probably... I don't know. God damn it, dude. Once he starts gliding, it's actually... I need to figure out how to get him to stop gliding once he starts. I don't know if you can press X again or something. No? Okay. So I think I just need... to, like, choke up a little bit. Oh, God damn it. Damn it, I had it. I get the sense that Devin Funches is just a guy. Like, there's nothing too remarkable about him, but I can't completely rule it out because he is a, he's young and he's coming off a major injury. Okay, so how do I beat this guy? Oh, okay, I see. So I have to burn his butt. I can't burn his front. Shit. Oh, come on, dude. That's cheap. Like, to me, if we were gonna get, like, Paramin is really interesting, but that's kind of a Madden thing, right? Like, I like Paramin because he was good in Madden, but in real life, he's just not really the guy you want to depend on. I get that. Why don't you turn your big ass around? There we go. I'm not sure, Emmett, that's true. Because I think in Madden, Paramin has like 99 speed, or 98 or something. He's got incredible speed. motherfucker. There we go. We gotta get somebody to rush the passer, though. I know it seems like a lost cause because we have a shitty defensive coordinator, but we have to get somebody. AJ Green is the only guy who we could get who, if he works out, he would immediately just make us like the greatest show on turf. Can you imagine how good this offense would be with three? We would basically have 3 #1 receivers, I think. We would basically have, I mean, like, Lockett is clearly a #1 receiver. He's proven it time and time again. DK Metcalf is trending that way, and AJ Green has been a #1 receiver for a long time. So we would basically have 3 #1 receivers, plus whatever the hell we're going to get out of our tight end. Like, that's sick. But it's a little bit of a pipe dream. Okay, how do I get over there? Andy Dalton had some good years. People forget that Andy Dalton was a pretty good quarterback for a while because they gave him that giant contract and it kind of looks bad, but AJ Green, I mean, Andy Dalton was not a bad player at all. He had 1 year where he was an MVP candidate even, I think. Okay, am I supposed to, like, I don't think I can jump this. Like, I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals really might have been the best team in the league in, 2015, and then they got unlucky in that one playoff game. No, not 05. The 2005 team was good, but they were not one of the best teams in the league. I think the 2015 Bengals were really good. And then they got fucked over by Vontez Burfict or whatever. Yeah, Zatumbo, I know what you mean, man. He's just not good enough. And it almost just sucks that he had a good first half because that's going to save his job for a while. Okay, how am I doing on Dry Canyon? Okay, cool, new world. Yeah, Zorn might not be the right guy for the XFL. I think he's not creative enough for what would best benefit the XFL. I really do feel like this team is really good outside of quarterback, though. So that's the nice thing. Next year, we're probably going to have a new quarterback. Maybe it'll be BJ Daniels. And I really feel like this team could be really good. Like, you know, I think Zorn has problems, but I think if he had a quarterback who could execute his game plan, he would look a lot better, so... It's not even like I'm that upset at him right now. I'll be upset with him after I think he's the reason we're losing. But right now, like if we can win some games, that's awesome, but my main priority with the Dragons is just that we have them. I think it's kind of cool, so I'm not too upset about wins and losses and stuff like that. I think that, you know, it'll be a big indictment on Zorn if he does not make a change at quarterback soon. Like, at a certain point, you can't be stubborn. And honestly, what we saw today from the first half out of Brandon Silvers was probably the best that he has to offer. Like, he'll never be better than that. And that's a bit of a problem when you look at what, like, PJ Walker's doing and what, like, Cardell Jones looks like in Washington. But yeah, guys, the Cincinnati Bengals in 2015 might have been the best team. They might have been the team that should have won the Super Bowl, and then they just blew that playoff game. They found the most idiotic way to lose a playoff game in maybe NFL history. Like, there have been some bad playoff losses in NFL history. That might have been the most idiotic playoff loss ever. Because they were just running the ball to run out the clock, and then they fumbled. Like, if they had just kneed on the ball at the end of that game, or if they had just, you know, run, you know, fullback dive plays up the gut. I thought he assaulted Joey Porter, not a ref. That Broncos team was vulnerable, though, Robert. Remember, their offense was not good. They were capable of losing to anybody because their offense wasn't very good, so... Yeah, Mike Brown really needs to go away. Like, he is the one owner in the NFL who clearly values profit over winning. Like, he does not care if the Bengals win, he just cares if they make him money. Yeah, I mean, also, Peyton Manning looked a lot better after he got over his plantar fasciitis thing. But yeah, he wasn't really playing that well. And to say that they were unbeatable that year is just not true. They were very beatable. They had the opportunity to lose all three playoff games. All three of their playoff games came down to the wire, or came down to the last few minutes. I think Pittsburgh had them beat, and then that stupid running back, Fitzgerald, whatever, fumbled. They were trying to run out the clock, which is, I guess, kind of ironic when you look at how Pittsburgh got there. So, just so you guys know what's coming up, I am playing this Spyro trilogy, which I don't know how long this is going to take me, probably a few weeks to get through, because I'm going to play all three Spyro games. And then after that, I'm going to play Nioh, which is, I don't know very much about. I think it's a Souls-type game. And then I'm going to try to play a Gran Turismo game that I have for the PS4. And then after that, I'm going to be busy for a long time with Persona Royal. So I hope you guys are ready to watch somebody play Persona Royal a lot, because I'm going to be playing the hell out of that game. Yeah, my favorite non-Seahawks of all time are probably Peyton Manning and Ray Lewis. Those are my guys. Yeah, it's too bad. Eddie DeBartolo was a better owner for the 49ers than Jed York is. Jed York sucks. 49ers would be better off with DeBartolo. All right, Emmett. That's no problem. But yeah, about the dragons, like, I think Zorn will be a problem, but right now it's tough to even say that this is what's happening right now is his fault, because the quarterback is such a substandard player right now. And I know the 49ers have been pretty successful over the last 10 years, but I don't think that Jed York is a very good owner, so yeah. Hey John S., how's it going? Oh my god, these guys are so freaking obnoxious. Hey John S., yeah. I was thinking about that too. That's actually completely coincidental, but it's kind of cool. So, I believe tomorrow is the premiere of Season 5, Episode 1 of Better Call Saul, which is one of my favorite show that's currently on TV right now. So, does anyone else watch Better Call Saul? I was thinking about maybe trying to do a stream where I could discuss the new episodes, but I don't know if I have any people around here who actually watch it. Shit. No, Better Call Saul. It's the Breaking Bad spin-off. I have the first 4 seasons on Blu-ray. I think it's a brilliant show, actually. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there would be much of a market for it, but I think it's actually really, really brilliant, and I'm really excited for this 5th season. So, yeah. Alright, that's fine then. I don't think there would... I wouldn't really expect... Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, good. I wouldn't expect there to be a big market for it. But my favorite guy in the draft, in terms of who the Seahawks could get, it really might be Biadaz, just because I think he addresses such a massive need. And he would make so many of our problems go away. We could save all that money by cutting Brit. Shit. Okay, good. Survived. I have not watched a TV show during its premiere, like, you know, each episode every week as they come out, since 24, which is way back in the day. So that should emphasize how excited I am for Season 5 of Better Call Saul, so, yeah. Okay, I mean, according to the guidebook, there are a ton of gems that I didn't get, so there must be some secret area that I just don't see. I'm going to try turning on the map. Okay. Yeah, Zatumbo, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Zatumbo. It just seems very obvious to us. And I'll tell you what, I don't... Yeah, I went to Dragon's practice on Thursday. I watched their practice on Thursday. And yeah, I mean, it's not like BJ Daniels looks like shit in practice. He looks fine in practice. So, really kind of running out of excuses. I mean, Zatumbo, we can still win even though we don't have a great quarterback. And also, you know, Silvers could get benched at any moment. And then we'd be back on. Ron, what was it called? I think that's what it was called, yeah, but I'm not sure. Yeah, hey, Salwinder. Everything's going good right now. I don't have a lot of complaints. Just trying to figure out how to get to this. Get up there. I'm trying to figure out how to get up there. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, eventually that will get to a point where BJ Daniels gets to go out there. Like, eventually Jim Zorn is just gonna have to, like, okay, I don't have a choice. He's literally that bad. God, how do I get up there? I don't understand. And odds are we'll have a new quarterback next year. So, you know, worst case scenario, it's not going to be long. That's what you get for... I don't understand. Does it have something to do with this? Okay, so... Yeah, there must be some way to get... Okay. It has to be from over here somehow, but there's no way I can make that jump from here. There has to be somewhere around here where I can make the jump from. I mean, it's the first year of the league, guys. It was always going to be a little bit bumpy. But I think we're trending in the right direction. Yeah, see, there's no way I can make that jump. It's literally unfathomable. Hey, Salwinder. Yeah. I like it so far. I'm just trying to figure out how to get over to that area because there's a ton of shit over there that I need. Fuck. How do I get over? What is this place called? Clifftown. Okay, it looks like I actually have to get up really high. But I feel like that would take me really far away. Well, I mean, you know, we have to try. I'm not sure, Salwinder. I would assume eventually we have to play on a Sunday. God, I can't make that jump. There's no way. I don't think I can make a jump from up there either. Cross river. I'm gonna have to look this up, guys. How to figure out how to cross the river. No, Emmett, I don't think I know that name. Okay, I'm gonna watch this video of this dude trying to figure out how to cross the river. Oh, so you can just, like, glide from the checkpoint. Oh, okay. Where's the checkpoint? Where did I put the checkpoint? I did see one thing, Emmett, that caught my eye today. Apparently the center for Texas, Shackelford, I think his name is expected to go undrafted, which I did not expect. Come on, make it. No! Bullshit. Horse shit. Come on, get there. Yes! Fuck you, motherfucker. I think it might be interesting to bring him in as like a prospect. I mean, you know, for an undrafted rookie free agent, that's a pretty good pedigree, Texas offensive lineman. I feel like there's something there. Although I don't want to get another Joey Hunt and have somebody who's just too fucking small. Everybody is stronger than Joey Hunt. But you know, it's not. I'm not even like mad at Joey Hunt. It's not his fault. He's not supposed to be playing in the NFL.
You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
All right, found all the dragons, and I think I have enough gems to go to the next area. I mean, maybe so, man. I mean, y'all have seen that dude get humiliated over and over and over again. Scorch these mofos. Yeah. I mean, one thing about Justin Britt that surprised me, I was looking stuff up today, Justin Britt is only 29. He should not be this, like, washed up already. It's kind of weird that he's this, already, done. I feel like he's already, like, not a very good player, and on top of the injury. Like, I'm serious, guys. Like, my position on the whole Pete Carroll thing has basically been he probably needs to retire, but it's not going to happen right now, so I'm not even going to get that mad about it. But if he decides to bring back Joey Hunt as the starter, and Joey Hunt goes out there and sucks, and, like, he's completely lost it, then it's time. It's really time, because if we can see that shit coming, then he should be able to see that shit coming. So yeah, if we do bring back Justin Britt and he goes out there and sucks ass, that, in my opinion, should really make it clear that he just has a very poor understanding of what he's doing in many areas, and it's just time to move on. So if that ends up being what happens, you will know that somewhere I've started a Fire Pete Carroll GoFundMe. Because the problems are starting to really be starting to outweigh the benefits of having Carroll. Like, you know, there are definitely benefits, I'm not gonna let front, but they're starting to be outclassed by the issues that he's bringing on this team with the way he's doing things. So because I feel like Britt has gotten worse every year for the last several years now. Like when he first took the job as a center in like 2015 or whatever, 2016, he was really good, and then each year I feel like he's dropped off a little bit. I don't know if Jordan Simmons is even on the team anymore. I don't know what's going on with him, but it seems like he can't stay healthy. So I would not count on him for anything. It seems like he just can't stay on the field. Fuck. Bitcoin's up near 10K again. God damn it. Oh shit, god damn it. Lost focus for 2 seconds.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
I feel like Simmons has gotten hurt the last 2 years in a row now, so I really wouldn't count on him for much of anything. What is my job? I'm a software developer. I work for REI. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Wow, that was cheap. No, Any Given Sunday's good. I really like Any Given Sunday. That's a good movie. And for whatever it's worth, I feel like the story of that film almost, actually, it does a pretty good job of telling the story of the 2012 49ers with Jamie Foxx as Colin Kaepernick and Dennis Quaid as Alex Smith. Like, it works pretty darn well. Yeah, I'm starting to think we're stuck with Norton, and I don't get it, guys. I really don't understand why it's so hard to say goodbye to these people. Like, Jesus Christ. Assistant coaches get fired and hired all the time, and it's just pulling teeth to get him to get rid of a defensive coordinator who did literally nothing good last year.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
I really don't get it. Like, we're at the point now where, like, we just can't do anything right the first time. You know, it always has to be after the fact. We can never get out in front of things anymore. It seems like we only realize, like, with the benefit of hindsight, we realize we should have done this, we should have done that. like, oh, we have to do this now, because if we don't do this now, I'm gonna get lynched at midfield in the next game. Like, that's where we're at now. Okay, so those guys you have to charge, or else they just go up on that big pillar and you can't get to them, so that's interesting. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know. That's a good question, Ron. Yeah, they say that every year, Salwinder. They sure do. I know what you mean. Like, and again, even with the Ken Norton thing, I know it's very possible that this is not his fault and it's all a Pete Carroll problem, but what do you have to lose? You're not losing anything if you fire Ken Norton. You have nothing to lose. He sucks. Or at least the defense sucks underneath him. It's not like the defense was really good at certain things last year that you might lose if you don't have Ken Norton.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent!
Go ahead, try it.
How many green dragons are in Spyro? Oh, there are only 80 dragons, so this game might not be very long, guys. I don't know. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, people keep saying we should trade for Stephon Diggs. But it's like, if we trade for Stephon Diggs, we're going to have a super expensive number 3 receiver who catches 40 balls on the year because we don't throw the ball enough. Like, that's why I don't want to spend massive resources on another frickin' receiver when we don't throw the ball enough as is. I don't think that helps us win. If you were able to guarantee me that, you know, Schottenheimer was going to change the offense a lot, then okay, but there's no way you can do that.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist.
I mean, how much
on
money
moving
is Diggs
everything
making
in
next
sight.
year? Like 13, 14 million? And I'm not saying Diggs is a bad player. I don't think he is, but is that really going to help us? Okay, this could be obnoxious. Oh god, damn it. Shit. God damn it. Okay, what am I missing here? This has to be what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'm about to lose all my lives trying to figure this out, so I need to figure out what's going on here. God, now I have to do it again. This sucks so bad. Okay, so I think I have to wait for it to be over there, and then I have to do this jump right here. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta be able to make this jump. Like, and that whole thing about not being enough targets to go around as is like why I want to spend a mid-round draft pick on a guy.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Okay, so I can't hurt them, I guess. The Madden Summer Sim thing, I'm not posting it. It's done by somebody else. I lost my first game, though, mostly because I fucked up and I had my defense set to a 3-4, and I drafted personnel for a 4-3, so I changed that. That should make everything a little bit better. But I fucked up my first game. My defense was terrible because I had 4-3 personnel trying to play a 3-4. Mims? I'm not sure I know who that is, Emmett. Is that shorthand for something? What? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that name.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
which way did I come from? Shit. Oh, I know. I know what to do. Yeah. Oh shit, right. Keep forgetting that. Yeah, one big guy, one big receiver that people keep bringing up to me is Michael Pittman, but I really don't like him. He's too slow.
Dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
I think that's my guy. In terms of a guy that I'm really not into. Hey TNF, hey Avon, I think that's very possible. But there are so many options from defensive ends that even if it's not those two guys, it could be somebody else and it'll be great. Yeah, I haven't finished scouting my take on defensive ends yet, so I don't have much to say on it yet. No, I mean, Salwinder, I think that that's probably the wrong way to look at things. Like, who cares if the receiver is short or tall or whatever? We just want them to be good. Oh shit. Well, I think KJ Hamler might be able to return kicks and punts. I'm not sure. But also, don't sleep on David Moore as a return guy. He's got long strides, so I feel like he could be a good return man. I feel like we need to utilize him in that role a little bit to see what he has. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's nothing special about David Moore and Malik Turner, but you can win with those guys. They're fine. So, I don't want to break the bank to go get a new, oh shit. Shit. 1, 0. Oh, damn it. Like, I really feel like at least the drop. He does have a big drop problem, but I view him as a guy with potential. And I honestly think the problem with David Moore is that we don't use him right. We use him as a deep threat, and he's not. He's a yard after catch guy. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, more and like let's say we grab works out number 3, and then more in turn would the number 5. I think really workable. Shit. No. Oh, the mic is cutting out? God damn it. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, hopefully that did something. Yeah, there are some people on this team who get hate that I don't get, like Bradley McDougald is a badass. For some reason, people want to cut him or trade him, and I don't get it. I mean, also, I don't know what the hell we could get if we traded McDougald. Like, he's not that kind of safety. Okay, how do I open these fucking things? Zatumbo, I don't think it hurts me. I mean, I don't have a beef with Frank Clark. Like, we traded him. He didn't leave on his own. He didn't tell us we suck and then refuse to sign with us. We traded him. Ron, is that a college basketball? I don't follow college basketball, so I don't know very much about it. Yeah, I can't get into college basketball. Yeah, and I don't have a problem with Frank Clark. I like Frank Clark fine. I think he's a cool dude. I know he's done stupid shit in his life, but I think he's cool, and I don't have a problem with him going somewhere else and winning a ring. I do like college football a little bit, but I don't love it. Yeah, but his stupid shit might have been in the realm of domestic violence, which, you know, it's a big deal, but I'm not, but people can change, people can get better, and I feel like he has. I did actually make like $400 betting on NBA games today, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. I've made about, I think I'm up like 600 the last 2 days. I've made three-way parlays that were money. I made a 3-way parlay yesterday and a 3-way parlay today, and they both hit, which I don't think has ever happened to me before, so that was awesome. Yeah, the only college sport I watch a little bit of would be college football, and, you know, I have mixed thoughts. What website? Nitrogen Sports. Nitrogen Sports, like the element nitrogen, and then sports.eu. You fucker. Apparently Trey Williams is technically our third string running back, which I do not get at all. He looks like our best guy. Avon, we have Cody Barton, and Cody Barton had a really nice rookie year, given how little he played. Cody Barton's that dude. And we took another linebacker last year, even though I don't think he'll ever be an NFL linebacker. We did draft BBK. There's something to be said for that. We don't need to take another linebacker. Yeah, Zatumbo, but the thing is, he's a rookie. I think he can get better. Kendricks, I didn't think could get better because he was already a longtime veteran. But, Barton, I think Barton could get better. And, you know, we're basing some of this stuff with Barton off of a very small sample size because he didn't get to play that much. Yeah, that's fine, Ron. I don't really care, especially when it comes to college basketball. I could give a rip about college basketball. I think BBK has some Lofa in him. I feel like he might be even smaller than Lofa, but I could be wrong. If somebody wants to correct me on that, feel free. But I feel like BBK is smaller than Tutubu. Oh, these guys are annoying because it's hard to get in range. Good question, Zatumbo. Let me check this out. Next game is in St. Louis, the Battle Hawks. Oh, come on, dude. That was cheap. That was BS. That was horseshit. Shit. Jackass. I mean, there are so many good receivers in this draft. It's gonna hurt if we draft one and he's no good. You know? Because this is such a good opportunity to get a real one. And if we can't capitalize on it, then, you know, that just sucks. Oh shit, I need you. Okay, BBK is 20 pounds lighter than Tutubu. Yeah, I feel like that 20 pounds might be kind of a big deal. Like, BBK is like, he looks like a safety. And I like BBK. I think he can be a good special teamer. But I don't see it in terms of being like a linebacker. I think that's a little optimistic. Yeah, Emmett, I wouldn't hate taking a running back late in the draft. I just feel like with the way the team is right now, we just have bigger problems. And like, really, I know, you know, we're not the biggest fans of Rashad Penny. I know Carson, I'm not in love with Carson. But with the running backs we have on this roster, it really should be good enough. I don't think that's unreasonable to ask for.
Well done, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
I don't know what this game looked like on the PS1, but this has to be a massive remaster. These graphics look amazing, by the way. I can only imagine how it looked on the PS1, but there's no way it looked like anywhere close to this. So this is actually an incredible remastering. I think this is a PS1 game though, wasn't it? I think this game came out on the PS1. Oh shit, no, get up. God damn it. It makes me think of the first Assassin's Creed game, where like touching water kills your character immediately. Yeah, Zatumbo, in the second half I was getting irritated because I was like, can you please do something to at least let the defense rest? And all we did was go 3 and out, you know? Like, we have a really good defense. I think our defense played great today until they got tired because they kept having to go back out on the field. I played 2 Siphon Filter games. The first one and one on the PS2. They were pretty good. Although by the time I played them, they were very, very old. Did, like, Cardell Jones plays tomorrow, right? He hasn't played this week, right? Well, I think the reason why people thought Landry Jones would be the best quarterback would be because he was playing with Bob Stoops.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a
He was
secret area
his
in the
college
Artisan's
coach.
home world near the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan's homeworld? Waterfall. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's true, Zatumbo. They killed us with that rushing attack. Okay. Yellow Ding Ding 67. Okay. I'll sign somebody who has that name. Yeah, like Jazz Ferguson should probably get a chance somewhere in the NFL. Am I crazy? Or does Jazz Ferguson have some NFL skills?
Those sneaky thieves are hiding.
Oh god, he's gonna make me recover dragon eggs, huh?
Need a lift?
Yeah, probably Emmett, but I'm surprised nobody's given him a real shot. It feels like he hasn't even gotten a shot in the NFL. Yeah, I'm not really going to be into baseball much this year, I don't think. I don't think the team's going to be doing much of anything, so, yeah, I doubt I'll be very engaged. I really do think we'll be good next year, though. I think next year's the year. I'll say that much. And I have to say, I've really turned against Manfred with the way he's handled this situation, man. It's really pathetic how he's tried to handle this. That really turned me against him. I didn't think it would be that easy to be worse than Bud Selig, but he just is. I mean, my god. Mariners. Mariners, Atumbo. Mariners. Very true, Zatumbo. You are likely true. You are correct. Oh, we got some young guys.
You have no idea how
We
long
got
I've been trapped in
Klenek.
prison.
We got JP
neither do
Crawford.
I.
We
Who
got
are you again?
other guy. Yes.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's another thing I have to address in my video tomorrow. If I do make it tomorrow, yeah, I think I might. What are we going to do with Upati? Because we could probably bring him for about 3 million. Like, would we do that? Is that worth it? It really might be, just so, you know, we have him around. I mean, you know, he's going to be cheap, and when he plays, he's very good run blocking. Cano got paid like, the Mariners paid Cano like $150 million. He does not feel like a fool. Do you have any idea what you can do with $150 million? You can pay for like 4 days of Michael Berg's presidential campaign. Well, Kyle Lewis kind of broke his arm. Let's give the man a little bit of a break here. I mean, broke his leg or whatever the hell happened to him. That was pretty bad. He's not a loser. He made $150 million off the Mariners for 0 playoff appearances. Like I said, that's almost enough money to pay for like a week of Bloomberg's presidential campaign. Robbie Cano could take his money he made from the Mariners and run for president for like a couple months without running out of money. Well, Fluker is so cheap, keep him around just as like a third stringer, if nothing else. Super cheap. Yeah, that's true, Zatumbo. I guess he can't run for president. He could buy a fake birth certificate, though. Doesn't feel right. Yeah, are you guys starting to get freaked out? Because, like, I don't digest that much, like, media. I watch sports. I don't really watch any TV as it airs. I'm on the internet a little bit, but how many fucking Bloomberg commercials have we already seen? I mean, it's insane. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. Are you guys starting to get a little creeped out? And it's kind of working, too. No. I know that, Zatumbo, but I think he's going to buy the nomination. I think he's going to get nominated. We'll see. I mean, we'll know more in a few weeks, but I actually think he's going to buy the nomination. And it's kind of crazy to see this happen. Oh shit, I didn't want to do this again. Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with that. But if he can buy the nomination, that's still a success. And I think he's going to pull it off. And it's really weird that it's actually, I think, going to work. And also, like, I live in Washington State, and I'm seeing all these Bloomberg ads. Like, we're not voting right now. Why am I seeing them? Why is Washington State getting fucking Michael Bloomberg ads? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Okay, I need to get some eggs. How much money do you think Bloomberg gave Clint Eastwood? Like, it's got to be at least, like, $20 million, right? Like, if you go on, like, Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, every other ad is a Bloomberg commercial. It's getting kind of creepy that this is working. Like, he might actually win the most delegates in Florida, they're saying. Okay, I have to go into this spider area. I fucking hate spiders, so any part of a video game that has a giant-ass spider in it, I'm like, oh boy, I don't like this, but I gotta do it, I guess. Like, apparently Bloomberg is polling at like 30% in Florida right now. All he had to do was show commercials over and over, and apparently it's working. Oh yeah, Minecraft spiders, man. Oh, that takes me back, man. Minecraft was my shit. When I first started working in tech back in 2011 or 2012, I would go to work, and then when I got home I would start playing Minecraft, and I would play Minecraft until I went to sleep every day for like a year. And then on the weekends, I would wake up and play Minecraft for like the whole day until I went to bed. Yeah, yeah. So that takes me, yeah, you know, I've been there, man. One 1,000? 1,000 what? I don't like him, Austin. I'll say that. Peter who? Peter, the Facebook guy? No. Peter, the guy who was the angel investor into Facebook. You're not talking about him, are you? Oh, Peter Griffin. Oh, okay. I see. You're doing a thing. Who was the Peter something who was like a big angel investor in Facebook when they were first starting up? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? It wasn't Peter Dow. It was Peter, Yeah, Emmett, I was looking up centers today, and his name came up, and I was looking at how small he is, and I was like, I don't want that. So yeah, that's one guy who really stood out to me. I don't want any of these guards who are like, oh, they would be best as a center. I know that. Because their arms are too short or something like that. That, to me, is kind of a red flag. Where am I going from here? Jesus. So, I can jump over there. Oh, shit. Right. I forgot. One of the eggs must be around here somewhere. That's the only frickin' thing that makes sense. Pete Buttigieg or Butt Plug or whatever the fuck is like the biggest stuffed shirt I've ever seen in politics. He is the most obvious, like, stuffed shirt I've ever seen. And that's saying something, by the way. Like, good lord. Talk about the definition of a dude who won't do anything. I don't know why I'm talking about politics in my YouTube channel right now. That's probably a bad idea, but fuck it. Yeah, I will say, Emmett, like, what would you think about drafting Trey Adams in the second round? Drafting Trey Adams in the second round, and then having him play right tackle for a year, and then moving him to left tackle after we move on from Dwayne Brown. Like, do you think that's feasible? God damn it. I'm probably almost out of lives. Yeah, I have 2 lives left. Shit. You know what? problem is getting through this room is really hard when you don't have lives. Yes, yeah, Zatumbo. I was talking about Diggs earlier. Shit. It's really hard to get through this area without taking damage. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, he's shooting me from over there? Dude, that is such BS. Oh, Zatumbo, I don't think Diggs is cheap. I think Diggs signed a contract extension. He's not cheap anymore. I think Diggs signed his extension already. I think he's making like 14 mil next year, so he's not cheap. If he was cheap, I would do it. Yeah, I don't consider that to be cheap. I don't consider that to be cheap, Zatumbo. Like, to me, that's pretty... It's not like he's the greatest receiver in the world. He's not, you know, he's not... I don't consider Stephon Diggs to be like a top 5 receiver. Oh, god damn it. This just takes me back here. Where are the eggs? Okay, yeah, and we should not have done that, Zatumbo. I mean, that ended up being a pretty shitty thing that we did. We should not have done that. Okay, so this just takes me back here. That's not really what I want. And in 2017, we thought we were set. The 2017 Seahawks were supposed to be a world-beating team. This team is not. Okay, where are the eggs? High caves. Eggs. That sounds about right, Zatumbo. Well, also 2017 was injuries, and 2017 was also, the offensive line was, like, untenable. Shit. Okay, good. I think Penny is good, he's just not... There's no point. It's like, who cares if he's good? It doesn't matter. Yeah, Austin, I'm perfectly fine with him, yeah. Well, I don't think Russ was that great in 2017. He had a lot of long stretches of just sucking. And I thought he held onto the ball too long in a lot of those games. I was not in love with Wilson. Shit. Why did I do that? Okay, let's try to warp somewhere else, I guess. Yeah, it's like, I think Penny's... Yeah, I know he did Zatumbo, but a lot of it was at the end of games in garbage time. Like, I think against the Jaguars, we were down by like 20 points, and then he threw 2 late touchdowns to make it kind of close. Well, like, to me, some of that stuff was a little deceptive. He was great, don't get me wrong, but I'm not completely enamored with his 2017 like some people are. I think he was much better the last 2 years. He was actually, like, effective in ways that really help you with games. God damn it! That's such BS. I'm not even on the same level as him. I know what you mean, Emmett. I kind of agree with that. I agree with parts of that, yeah. Okay, that's really a... Yeah, yeah, Blair Walsh cost us like 3 games that year. But I don't know if you guys were watching my videos back in 2017, but in 2017, I actually thought the Seahawks were gonna win like 13 or 14 games. I thought we were stacked. I thought we were gonna go, I thought that was a Super Bowl team. And I spent the whole season waiting for them to wake up, and they just never fucking did. But once we traded for Sheldon Richardson, I was like, holy shit, this team is the team that's going to get back. Yeah, Austin, there's some truth to that. Yeah, I mean, we had injuries that year, but were the injuries we had in 2017 really enough to derail the season that much? Like, we lost a game that year by 5 touchdowns at home against the Rams, who were not, like, an amazing team that year. Like, I don't think injuries can be the only thing you pin that on. There's more going on than that, than just that. Yeah, but it's not like we were that good even when Sherman and Cam were playing. Sherman and Cam played the first half of the season, they were healthy, and we weren't that good. So to me, that can only be part of the story. So, yeah, we definitely had a ton of injuries, but we weren't even good before the injuries kicked in. We barely beat the 49ers at home in week 2. Remember that fucking game? Were we 8-4? I thought we were like 7-5. I didn't think we were 8-4. Okay, you might be right. So we were 8-4 after we beat the Eagles. Is that what it was? 8-4. We beat the Eagles. Then we lost to Jacksonville. Lost to the Rams. Beat Dallas. Lost to the Cardinals. Is that what it was? Okay. Yeah, I mean that's certainly a part of it, but. I don't know. I'm a little less forgiving of how bad the offensive line was that year. Is that a jump I can make? I guess I have to try it, right? I'll come back in a minute and try that jump. Oh, shit. Yeah, Emmett. I mean, the thing with that, Emmett, is if you switch to a 3-4 defense and you don't have the exact right personnel for it, it's just such a fucking disaster. Okay, I feel like that jump is impossible to make. Am I wrong? Wonder if I can maybe do a super jump. I mean, I'm running out of lives, so I don't have very many opportunities to get this wrong. Nice. What the heck? Do I fall down there? I can hear the dude I'm supposed to kill, but I can't see him. Oh, aha. There we go. Got him. I'm not a big fan of the 3-4 defense in general, but I feel like we don't have enough linebackers on this team to switch to a 3-4 right now anyway, so I don't think it's even a consideration. Yeah, I mean, I know you're not gonna, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to agree with everything I say. I don't watch as much college football as a lot of people. There are a ton of people who watch more college football and more college tape than me, so they're going to have better impressions, but for me, those are the guys who stuck out to me. That's all I can ever really say. Yeah, we run a 4-3, Ron. Oh, this fucker. Yeah, Zatumbo, there's no way the players accept that, right? Like, that was a horrible idea. Like, even if they want to do Game 17, which, for the record, just to put myself out there, I think doing 17 games is retarded. But if they are going to do a 17th game, they at least need to make sure the players get paid for it. Shit, how do I get up there? I feel like I'm not supposed to get up there. Yeah, that's true, Emmett, but isn't he going to be fine as a defensive end in a 4-3? I mean, Ron, I feel like the players are going to cave, like, but I think also at the same time, it's like the owners eventually have to realize it doesn't make any sense to not pay players for games that they play, right? Shit. Mariners World Series win in 2023? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if there's a lockout, I don't think it'll last for very long. I think it'll be over quickly. Chili cheese fries or just cheese fries? I have never had either, I don't think. I like my French fries plain and simple. Yeah, I've never had either, Michael. Oh, you piece of shit. Like, I do want the players to get treated better for sure, but to me, the thing that blows my mind is that NFL contracts aren't guaranteed. Like, freaking basketball players have their contracts guaranteed. Who's putting their body at more risk, you know? Oh my god, this fucker. There we go. Okay, I only need to get one more egg. Wait. There was that one other area that I missed, I think. Well, I mean, Zatumbo, I think there does have to be some degree of give and take. Alpine roads, Alpine roads. I think the players just need to be a little more smart, a little smarter in saving their money. So many of these guys live paycheck to paycheck, and for some of them I get it, but for most of them I don't. If they saved enough money to just hold out for a year or two, then maybe they would actually have leverage. Do you think Russ would be better in a home-grown system? I think almost everybody would be better in a home-grown system. Yeah, I mean, I'm not all for the players in these situations, but, you know, like I've said before, it's amazing to me. NFL contracts should be fully guaranteed, I think. Because they're the ones who are really risking their bodies. Like, if basketball contracts are fully guaranteed, then so should football contracts. Like, to me, it's kind of crazy that we have that. That I don't get. Oh shit. Michael, I think that's happening in California. I don't know if it's happening in other states right now. I think that's happening in California.
So, Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
Well, you kind of have to have a salary cap, or else it would be kind of unfair. Especially with some of these stupid teams like the Bengals, who would never spend any fucking money. Yeah, Emmett, Chase Claypool, like, he's actually pretty fast for a dude who's that big. He's got a 4.5 40, which is fine when you're 6'4". Like, I think Michael Pittman is too slow. No, I guessed wrong. Austin, I mean, it's completely up to you. Only you can make that decision. Yeah, I don't have a strong, yeah, I think people should do what they want in those situations. I don't think there's a right answer. I mean, I'm passively a Mavericks fan because we don't have the Sonics right now, but if we ever get the Sonics back, I'm all over that in a heartbeat. Like no, not even considering anything else. I'm not a big hockey guy though, so we'll see if I even get into it. I don't understand why we keep getting all these other sports teams and we can't get the fucking Sonics back. Like, we have a fucking soccer team and I can't do soccer. Like, our soccer team is actually really good, and I still can't do it. Well, I think KJ Hill is basically just like, he's not a big play threat, which is not ideal, admittedly, but I feel like there's really something there. I feel like he's just kind of a gamer.
Great work, Spyro! If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter's world.
Yeah, I mean, we have a good soccer team that has won 2 championships in the last few years, and I just can't do soccer. What is the LFL, the Lingerie Football League? Yeah, Portland's not going to get a baseball team, I'm afraid. They keep saying that they will, and then they don't. I'm going to try to replenish my lives in this area. I don't want to run out of lives and actually die. I don't know what happens, but I'm assuming nothing good.
Cool flash. Do that again.
I used to drive past the Shower Center all the time.
Behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
I don't know, Michael. I've only been to a few states. Playoff hockey is stressful. I've never been to Oregon, no. I was going to go there one time, but the train I was on, there was a spillage on the track. So I never actually got there. We had to get off and then wait for the return train to stop in that area so we could get on. Oh, here's an area I missed. God damn it. Yeah, I'm probably going to get out of here pretty soon, guys. I was going to play until I lost my last life, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. I don't want to run out of lives. For all I know, I have to restart the whole fucking game. Probably not, but you know. Yeah, I've never been to the South. I've only been to a few other states. Never been much of a traveler. Yeah, Avon, if he doesn't put up a stat line like that, something went wrong. And when I say something went wrong, I meant we didn't throw him the ball enough. Like, DK should be, like, a massive factor in every single game. He's clearly good enough to do that. Like, he should have those numbers at least, I think.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged. But a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Drive to Vancouver, Canada only takes 5 hours. I've been to Canada a few times. I've been to like Whistler and shit. But in terms of other states, I've been to California and I've been to Nevada, and that's kind of it. Yeah, Avon, that I agree. I really do agree. Like, I was kind of sort of on board with Schottenheimer for a while, but as time has gone on, he's really kind of shown to me that he has too many shortcomings, and he's not utilizing this talent the way that he should be. How do I open these chests? Spyro gold chests. I mean, AJ Green would definitely be overkill for a third receiver, but it might be worth it. Like, if we got AJ Green, like, think about how good the offense could potentially be. I'm starting to be afraid that he is going to stick around Avon. I feel like we're stuck with him. And I think he is probably going to keep his job right now.
Those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yeah, Michael, I think that's true. I think I would get monetized at that point. But I think in order to make money on your videos, you have to have, like, no bad language or nothing that's inappropriate for children, so I don't know. Oh shit. No, no, no! Yes. Okay, that's obnoxious. Yeah, I'm not sure, Michael, but I think that's the case. Like, YouTube is not playing very kindly right now with content creators.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, Avon, I mean, I hear that, and, you know, it's a very valid point, but my problem is it doesn't matter if he doesn't play. If he's injured, then it doesn't matter. And it's very, very, very possible, with knowing what we know about Greg Olson, that he gets injured. Yeah, Avon, but, you know, he's also really old. He's also pretty darn old. Like, he could fall off a cliff. When you're talking about guys who are that age, like, that's always a concern. So, a lot can go wrong. Alright guys, it's getting late. I'm tired. I got a lot of basketball to bet on tomorrow. Robert, no, I'm not that interested in Nigel Bradham. I don't think we need more linebackers. That's not my priority right now. Yeah, I will probably stream more tomorrow night. Alright, see y'all later. Go Hawks.